I'm going to concede. So good show of sportsmanship by Admirable there.
Yep. And yeah, so that's kind of why it concluded that way. Hopefully that will answer a lot of the people that have questions out there. But we're going to go into game number one between StrifeCro and Admirable. This is the Deck War Season 1 Finals, Group B, and Series number 2. There's going to be 3 series in this group, so this is the second one. And okay, looks like StrifeCro's going to throw away everything. He's going to be playing his Miracle Rogue, it looks like. He's got a Gnomish Inventor in his Miracle Rogue.
Yeah, that's kind of an interesting one. I mean, it's pretty expensive to just draw a card, although it is a pretty durable minion.
It is.
So, like it's just another way to draw cards out of Miracle, I guess. But he does throw it back.
Wonder what card he dropped for that, because he only has a single one. Looks like Admirable's going to be playing his Druid again here. And a little bit better start than he had last time. He's got a Harvest Golem and 2 Druid of the Claws here.
Yeah, definitely a much better start than the last game that he had against Miracle, where he's looking at 2 Keepers and like a Kodo or something. Or 2 Kodos and a Keeper. And then a Drake after his first turn. But StrifeCro's got a pretty solid opener as well. I think we'll probably see him just dagger and hit. Maybe just dagger and pass. I don't think there's any reason to coin out the SI7. But
both of these players, guys, by the way, are 2 of the top NA players that we have on the region. StrifeCro's ranked number 1, I believe, currently right now. Admirable finished number 3 last season.
Yeah, Strife's definitely in the top couple. I think he might have been idle and gone down to like 2 or so, but yeah, he's always up there whenever he's laddering.
Oh my god, he's down to 2. Crazy. No, but continuing on with the game here, looks like that Ancient Watcher's on the board, and Strife's doing a little bit of damage to it. Sees it as a little bit of a threat, so he's got to do something with the damage, so why not just throw it on the Ancient Watcher here?
Yeah, I mean, the SI7 agent can kill the Ancient Watcher next turn if he chooses. I think actually the play that was going to be kill that Golem and then heal the agent.
Hey, lights out.
Oh, okay. Yep, it's going to keep it on the board a little bit longer here.
Yeah, he's going to need to use the hero power and the damage golem to kill the 3/3, and then he'll probably see a Wrath on the other one if Strife does decide to take that line. I can't imagine that he wouldn't just clear here, because the 2/1's going to die to a dagger if left unattended. So
this works out really well for Admirable, and he's got a nice line for his next couple turns too. He's got the Druid of the Claw, and then he's got a Yeti follow-up too if he wants, or even another Druid of the Claw.
Yeah, I mean, all of his turns from now on are going to be actually pretty solid for Strife. Like, pretty simple. He's going to play a Druid, and then he's going to have the option of another Druid or Yeti hero power, and then draw. Like, his plays are basically just mapped out from now on. The only decisions he's going to have are, do I charge or do I taunt?
Okay, a little bit of a tough turn, or a bit of a tough turn here for StrifeCro. Does he remove that Ancient Watcher, even though it's not activated at all?
I don't think you do. Next turn, if he activates the Watcher with Keeper, he can go Shiv SI7 agent to clear it out. He still only takes the 4 damage, so it's not really that big of a deal. And yeah, I mean, it's not really a threat yet, even though he does prepare to kill it with an SI7 agent if Admiral drops a silence on it.
Okay, this turn I'd expect Admirable to start putting some pressure on here. Probably going to go with the charge. Yep, going with the charge. Cap formed Druid of the Claw, and wouldn't be surprised if we see another one of those really, really soon.
Yeah, it's probably going to happen. We'll most likely see just Deadly Poison and SI7 agent to kill the Charger. But
this guy's
yeah.
All right, so he gets 8 damage in with that Druid of the Claw, and
it's kind of as much as you can hope for with the Druid of the Claw. Like, you don't really expect to.
It's a good draw.
Yeah, the Argent Commander is a good draw because it uses up all his mana this turn and gets more Chargers. But usually Druid of the Claw charges once and then dies to Eviscerate, so
That's right.
getting an extra 4 is pretty nice.
Alright, so StrifeCro does draw an Eviscerate. He does have the Gadgets and Conceal here, which looks to be the best move here. It's rare that it's not the best move, quite honestly, with the Miracle
Yeah, that's
Rogue.
true. And he even gets to kill off the Argent Commander if he wants to. He might choose to just fade the 4 damage and then hope to draw a Blade Flurry, but
Take
I think clearing it off is a little bit better. It's a little bit scary just because of, I don't know, maybe Innervate Savage Roar kind of tricks.
Yeah.
Innervate Force of Nature Savage Roar kind of tricks, so...
Okay, so Admirable's gonna bring some more value to that Ancient Watcher that's been just watching this whole time. He's gonna force StrifeCro to do something about it, remove it this time around, and set up a decent turn. With again, he still has some more chargers. He's got some big bodies too in the form of the Ancient of Lore, and the Yeti.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Like, Admirable has consistently just haunted one guy with that Defender of Argus. I kind of would have liked to see, I think, just Ancient of Lore there and draw 2, and kind of get a little bit extra from his Defender of Argus, because, yeah, like I said, he's consistently only gotten 1 Taunter from it.
Alright, so going to Eviscerate, going to remove that Argus, and clear board here. Let's see what he does with it. He's going to play a Earthen Farseer. He might heal himself just a tiny bit.
Yeah,
probably a good
probably
player.
Earthen hit for 4.
Yeah, grab
And
another minion
he
on
might
the
even
board.
Shadow Step that Gadget's in afterwards.
Doesn't have that many spells left in his hand, though.
That is true, but I mean, we know that Miracle can draw into spell, into spell, into spell, into
Really?
other spells, so...
Okay, so it's going to be it's going to remove that Wrath, remove the Earthen Farseer with the Wrath, and then just attack face. Pretty simple board here after the swipe.
Clear out his board. I think it might have actually been worth... Well, probably not, actually. I was saying it might be worth actually just Wrathing for 1 on that Earthen, and hitting and going to 23.
And drawing a card.
Yeah, drawing the card, but I guess it's more important to keep your life total as high as possible.
It's funny, man. Every time Strife plays, it always seems like it ends up being minion based, even when he plays Miracle Rogue. Why is that, man?
He's playing a deck with 20 spells, and he's first
it always comes
8 turns. He's getting all minions out and trading minions.
Minion beatdown. It's like
yeah.
It's good stuff.
Good old
Patent
StrifeCro, man.
Patent StrifeCro. You can always tried and true for sure.
Yeah,
Go
it looks
restore
like
health?
Admirable's thinking about healing here.
Interesting.
Wow,
Wow.
really?
Okay. Being at 25 too. He's really wary of a huge combo, and what he doesn't know is StrifeCro has nothing of it. Like he's got, I get none of it. He's got like the Shadow Step and the Cold Blood, but he doesn't have over half of it with the Leroy and the Shadow Step and the other Cold Blood missing here.
It's kind of funny if Admirable had just gone aggressive this game.
Yeah.
I think
Probably
he
won.
actually would have already won.
I think so. But he doesn't know that, of course.
Yeah, he doesn't know that, but still, like, it's pretty crazy. So,
All right, the board's looking pretty tough for him. He's already used one of his swipes. He, 2/4 force on the board against a Druid. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably just Cold Blood the Drake and get in for 8. I don't see a compelling reason to burn the Eviscerate here, but
Oh, and there's the Leroy Jenkins. So Leroy, Cold Blood can go anytime.
yeah, I guess you just like hit and Blade Flurry would be a little bit more damage, but I think I'll just get the 8 in right now, force Admirable to deal with it. We do know he has a Charger and a BGH, so he can kind of clear out both of these minions, but yeah, it's...
And this is where you can get in trouble with, just the playing one big minion at a time. That sap, it just ends up being such a crazy strong move. He's able to remove the minions with the Druid of the Claw play and and throws down a BGH there.
Yep, and Strife is just a Shadow Step away from having lethal here.
Yeah, that Ancient Allure heal turns out to be the right move for Admirable, so really good read there early on in the game.
Yeah, it just turns out he -5, so you'd be at 14. Yeah, he would have 14 damage exactly. So
All right, Strife trying to measure out what his best play. He's got full 10 mana here to play with, and could just go with, I don't know. He's got 3 minions or 4 minions there. Gnomish would draw him. Actually, Gnomish or Azure Drake would draw for him here, and
I think we'll see something like Phantom Knives, Blade Flurry, or maybe Drake. Blade
just Drake
Flurry,
and Phantom Knives, right?
No, I think we'll see Drake,
so?
Blade Flurry, and then Edwin.
Okay. Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Just to put
That's
out
6/6.
another big threat here. Yeah, because the Phantom Knives leaves you with 2 mana, and rather than dagger up again, just play out a giant monster. He's like I said, he's just a shadow step away, and now he's got the board as well. So
Yeah, and being able to play 2 minions on the board each turn here is going to be really tough for the Druid. Druid's out of charge units. He might have one more swipe left, but Taunt's going to be trying to save the day here. Throws up gets a chance to taunt up that Ancient Watcher, as well as the Azure Drake. And let's see if there's an easy way for Strife to remove this.
there's no easy way, but yeah, Thalnos like prep Phantom Knives is clears most of the board actually.
Yeah, but we'll see what he draws
scary.
here too. He could actually draw into okay.
That actually doesn't really help him that much, but
No, it doesn't help him at
he
all.
still has one more draw with that Gnomish. And if he's feeling particularly frisky, he can even dagger the 4/1. Although that does put him into range of Force Savage.
Wait. Does he have lethal here? He does have lethal here.
He
He's
does
got the
have the
Leroy
mana
Shadow
list.
Steps
Okay.
and then the Edwin Van Cleave. So
No, you're right.
yeah,
Okay,
StrifeCro
so he's
ends up
got
taking.
He's got enough to clear.
Yeah, big finish here. And StrifeCro takes the first game and goes 1-0 against Admirable. That Miracle Rogue ends up defeating the Control Druid.